know this is a little different than what I normally do. I'm actually up here in Las Vegas, meeting with my wife. My wife is competing for Mrs. America right now, and so I'm up here. I got the weekend, but I felt like I needed to come online here for a minute because I've been watching a lot of videos, and I actually have a really big video coming out, and it's so big, it's so important because I get a lot of comments on my channel that a lot of the people who are, hey, Jose, what's up, man? A lot of the people who watch my channel have a lot of questions about Index Universal Life, about Doug Andrew, about other people who I'm not going to name now because I'm in the process of making more content for them as well. But I wanted to hop on just tonight because I woke up this morning at my hotel in Las Vegas, and when I was watching this video, he was on there talking about the fact that he's no longer licensed. First of all, he's no longer, which I didn't know, by the way, that Doug wasn't licensed, because that was the first time in all the videos I've watched of him that he actually admitted he wasn't licensed. Which is, I wish I knew that, a week and a half ago when I filmed this other video and created it before I gave it to my editors. Um, yeah, it totally is suspect. So check this out. So sorry, I'm not totally set up. I'm not set up in my hotel here to actually film and produce. But here's what I'll say is that he said in there a lot of things in his video this morning about the fact that you can structure a policy so if you're want to use it as a rich man's Roth, you get to go in and you can like dump as much money in one year that you want, and then if you want to go up to like $300,000 deposit or like contribution one year, you can. It was absurd the way that it was. Yeah, Jose is saying he was working with somebody from Doug's place saying that he was saying he was unlicensed so he can do whatever he wants. That it's 100% true. And here's the thing, my video, the reason I'm saying I'm making this video tonight is because I want it to get out there. If you can share, if everybody watching this tonight can share my video tomorrow, I feel like I have it called on my heart. I feel like it's kind of part of my mission behind everything I'm doing right now, to really hold very passionate about life insurance as an asset, life insurance as a financial savings vehicle. I think how you view it as such is important, right? Like seeing it as a savings vehicle, not necessarily an investment, right? And a lot of the people out there selling IUL as an investment is really, really dangerous. And I think it speaks to itself. So if you are somebody who's either thinking about buying IUL, somebody who's bought it, somebody who knows somebody who's going to buy it, you're a life insurance agent that has been learning from Doug Andrew, I want you to watch this video because I'm exposing multiple lawsuits that he's involved in. The dude has been literally, he has no license anymore. Guess what? He had his license. He's been in lawsuit after lawsuit. He got sued and lost. Live Abundant got sued and lost over selling unregistered securities that wound up being a Ponzi scheme, right? So this is what I know. I'm a big believer that you buy from people. The products are what they are. The danger behind IUL is you can kind of make them in whatever you want them, right? You can make an IUL whatever you want it to be. And so if you're going to work with a guy who's going to tell you he's the expert, that you need to trust him, and he's been sued time and again. He was involved in a class action lawsuit where over 20,000 of the IUL policies failed. Think about that. Is that something that you trust? In the sense, that he's the guy who's giving you advice, and he's writing a book, and he's this so-called expert, and he's involved in class action lawsuits where you have companies named. Yeah. Thanks, man. No, I'm glad you ran into my video for your sake too, man. This stuff is crazy, and so Curtis Ray is coming up next. Don't worry, I got you. And so, but for the purpose of this, here's what I'll say is, I've got this video coming out tomorrow. I just finished it. I'm launching it as a premiere tomorrow, which is going to be exciting. I'm doing it in the morning, first thing. If anybody has questions, I would love and just be honored if you could share it, if you could be there. I don't know if you know how Premiere works on YouTube, but I'm going to be on there early in the morning, ready to chat with people. You don't have to be there live. If you're not there live, it's totally fine. But absolutely share it with people throughout the day when it'll be available, just like a normal published video on YouTube. And if you have any questions, any comments, hopefully by now everybody knows I try to engage. as much as possible with all the comments. I try to be really responsive, even when I'm up in awesome Las Vegas watching my wife at her pageant. And so just go for Mrs. Arizona. That's all I can say. So tomorrow night I'll be doing that with my wife. It's fun. I'm going to be up here with the family. And it's kind of, it is what it is. But
so now got it to me.
yeah, and there's my daughter on the other side of the room talking. I'm just in the hotel room here. We're about to go to dinner. But I just got done finished scheduling the premiere, so I'm really excited about this video. It's I think one of my most exciting videos that I'm going to be putting out to this point in time. And the reason I think I'm as excited about this as possible is because I feel this responsibility to protect people, and I feel a responsibility to protect the industry first and foremost. And people like Doug Andrew, people like Curtis Ray are people who are going to get all the regulations put in place that actually hurt the life insurance industry as a whole, and potentially hurt a lot of the future consumers who would want to be able to do these, utilize these policies for the right reasons. And so I think after you watch a video tomorrow and watch some of the videos that I have coming out here in the next couple of weeks, you're going to understand what I'm talking about. So I hope that helps. Yeah, thank you. Exactly, man. Smash that like button. I appreciate it. And if anybody has any questions, go ahead and respond below. I will engage throughout the night here. But like I said, that video is coming out in the morning. If you have any questions, leave a comment. You can always email Chris at life180.com and I will respond. But yeah, if anything else, anybody else in this industry that they kind of want to expose about experience on the IUL. So when you watch my video tomorrow, you'll see that Doug has all these policies, literally 20,000 policies that failed, literally 20,000 that failed. And maybe they weren't all his, but he was certainly the only named person on the class action suit, along with a couple other companies. And so think about it that way. 20,000 that failed, and guess what? That was during the greatest economic boom that we've seen in 100 years, right? So, oh no, that stinks. Well, hopefully the replay works well if my connection's choppy. But if 20,000 policies failed during the greatest boom that we've had, then think about what it's going to be like when the market starts to have a lot more volatility. These policies are not going to do that well. IUL is not designed to be a banking policy product. It's just not. The guarantees aren't there. Everything that you look for in a successful banking policy just does not exist inside of an IUL, except for maybe the access to the cash and the loan rates, and it can look good, but I'm going to show you tomorrow that there's a lot more to it than that. So that's it for now. I'm just really excited, so I thought I'd do something different and hop on here live for a second and let everybody know, kind of build some anticipation, because and share it with people, let them know that it's coming, because I really am on a mission to get this in front of as many people as possible, because it's amazing. I'm excited about it. So anyway, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, hit the bell, that way you get notified if this is your first time here. I appreciate you. God bless you guys, and I'll see you in the morning. Later.